What's going on with all my money motivated stars, man? Hope y'all doing good today. In this video, I want to talk about closure. What everybody feel like they should get. Not everybody, you know what I mean? But a lot of people say you should give this person closure, or I needed closure in this relationship, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you, because I know a lot of people ain't gonna agree with this, you know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you why closure is not needed when you're trying to step into a new era of your life, you know what I mean? Because when it comes down to it, everybody doesn't need closure. You know, when you're trying to elevate and do better things, bigger and better things in your life, or just trying to get away from toxic habits, you know, you don't need to give people closure who don't need it, because there's a lot of people in the past who tried to give people closure and end up losing their life just off trying to give somebody closure. You know what I mean? So a lot of people like, oh, how did somebody lose their life trying to get somebody closure? Because just imagine all the people in the past who wanted to break up with their spouse, who end up doing it, being successful at their part, but then wanting to move out their city or state. And this person constantly texting, constantly blowing their phone up, trying to get closure and trying to wonder why this person has left them. So this person with a big heart trying to go back and give that person closure. And since we lack, and this is why I'm against closure, because since we lack emotional intelligence as people, you know what I mean? Not everybody, but it's a very select few of people who have that emotional intelligence and can be able to really hear you out when it comes to their so-called flaws or what they've done in life, and not get mad at it. You know what I mean? Giving closure to people who lack emotional intelligence is like taking candy away from a kid. They're gonna have temper tantrums. They're gonna throw fits. They're gonna be in a rage. So just imagine a grown person being enraged. They are liable to take your life or do something petty, flatten all your tires, do a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? Burn your house down. It's cases that has actually happened because somebody was trying to leave. You know what I mean? So when it comes down to closure, everybody doesn't need closure when you're trying to elevate friendships and all that, because a lot of people know what they doing. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people you gave warnings to when y'all was in a relationship, when y'all was in a partnership, friendship, and said, I don't like this. I don't, know what I'm saying? Because that's why it never works with you. You know what I mean? Because you have comprehension skills and this person does not have comprehension skills. So if this person tells you a lot of their pet peeves and you're able to digest the information, you can comprehend it and act accordingly and not do what they don't like for you to do. So when it comes down to people lacking comprehension skills, they can't give you that same energy. You can't tell them your pet peeves and what you dislike and expect them to do that if they can't comprehend what you dislike. You know what I mean? So that's why I say closure is not needed, because people are going to continue to drain your energy because the lack of comprehension skills. You know what I mean? Because the fact that you even need to give somebody closure, or that you need closure, is the sign that y'all relationship didn't work. You know what I mean? It just didn't work, because nobody is in a relationship and is totally oblivious to the fact that this is not working or their partner is unhappy. Because if you are in a relationship and you are oblivious to the fact that your partner is unhappy, that means you are a very selfish person. Because me, when I'm in a relationship, I can tell the routine changes, the energy shifts in my partner when they're not always, you know what I'm saying, in high spirits. You should be able to tell that, you know what I mean? So the fact that a person lacks that ability is a clear sign, indicator that you don't need to be with them anyway. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel on comprehension and when it comes to closure, because a lot of people, if they don't have that comprehension level, they're never gonna understand what you're saying. You know what I mean? You can be trying to get somebody closure and they say, why you don't want to be with me? And I say, because you're manipulative. You do things on purpose, trying to get under my skin and all that. And that person reply back, well, I don't be trying to do that, or it's all in your head. I don't feel like I do this. You know what I mean? It's never going to be a problem on their end because they don't see the problem. Yet do they really comprehend what you fully saying? And some people will comprehend what you're saying. That's why they really don't need closure. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people are there, they're playing games, you know what I mean? And a lot of people just stuck in their ways and they don't want to change. So that's why closure is not needed. You can end up losing your life. You can end up draining more of your energy, and it's a waste of time. You know what I mean? Because giving them closure is just going to either satisfy or not satisfy their ego. It's not gonna do nothing for you. You know what I mean? The best thing that you can do for yourself is just to move on. You know what I mean? A lot of people just need to move on with their life and stop thinking, oh, you just left that person on red. You just left. Yes, I left that person on red. I left them on and not on scene. They saw it. You know, they seen it. I seen it. That's all it needs. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna end this video on this. You know what I mean? When it comes to comprehension, like the video I made yesterday, and I was talking about the FBG Duck murder case and how it was caught on film. Somebody commented in my comment section and said, I don't feel like you should be encouraging people to go watch the video. It's already sad stuff going around on the internet. Said something in that nature, you know what I mean? And I totally understand it and agree with that. But if that person was fully comprehensive of the video, in the video I said, go watch the video if you want to. So that's the first red flag, that you didn't have comprehension skills when I, you know what I'm saying, say I'm encouraging to watch the video. The second was when I said in the video, I said, I wasn't saying go watch the video for the murder scene. I was saying it was sad, but I was saying go look at the camera angles and how the camera was set up. All those cameras were set up and they caught the murder from point A to point Z. That whole message went over that person's head because the message in that video was we are being surveillance. That's why I named the video what I named it. They clone Tyrone again and again because this is going on again and again. They are in that movie. They showed us that we are being watched, surveillance. So I made that video for people to comprehend and break down that if you go watch this video right here, that you will see how they watch us in the hood, watch us in the ghetto, wherever we at. You know what I mean? In good neighborhoods. They watch us and see what we're doing. A lot of murders can be solved if they wanted them to be solved. Like I said, they want this stuff to go on. But like I said, to a person who lack comprehension and only see and only hear what they want to hear, you know what I'm saying? Some people got selective hearing and selective memory. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to it, all the gems I drop in videos, people pick out the things that they want to see. You know what I mean? That's no different from a relationship. They pick out the good attributes they have and say, I did this for you and I do this for you. But they don't never say about the negative that they do. You know what I mean? Sometimes your negative way outweighs your good. And there's nothing wrong. You just have to fix yourself. But while you fixing yourself, I want no part of it. You know what I mean? That's what you got to tell yourself and tell, you know what I'm saying? I would say tell the people, they still getting foreclosure. That's what you got to tell yourself. You know what I mean? Because other people should recognize that. Just like, you don't want to deal with it. You know what I mean? A lot of people should go off your vibe that you don't want to deal with certain things. You know what I mean? It's like if you go in the room and I got a bullhorn and I blow this bullhorn and you got the screeching, you get to cover your ears. I know that you don't want to tolerate that, so I will stop doing it. But there's some people out there who still keep on blowing it. Get away from those people. You don't need closure. I don't need to come and tell you, okay, I left out this room because you were constantly blowing that damn horn. No, you knew. You know what I mean? And if you didn't know, you lack the ability to read body language and you don't have comprehensive skills. You know what I mean? So that's why I made this video, man. Don't be giving people closure. They don't need it. People know what they're doing. And people who don't know what they're doing, that's even worse. Because some people be run over your foot, constantly run over your foot. And it'll always be an accident. You know what I mean? So I hope y'all, you know what I mean, got the gist of this video, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button if y'all enjoyed it. And y'all be blessed on walking that smoke.